Hi, just a quick thank you for your purchase. This is Bertina Amy here, aka Allura Art on Etsy. A quick congratulations on your engagement, and let's just dive right into this tutorial. So the first thing you're going to do now that you have the links is to click on the first link that you want to edit. Here you'll be prompted right on my screen like this is to go ahead and log in, select the format in which you want to log in, and this is free for you to use now that you've purchased this template. So in this particular template, I had 2 pages created. You can go ahead and delete the second page for now. We are going to want to do 2 pages, and I'll explain the reason why later. For the moment, let's focus first on the things that you'll want to edit. Now, you can actually go ahead and edit anything from the size of the font, the type of font, and the color of the font. And this can take time depending on the style that you're looking for. You can go ahead and play around with the placement and play around with the different styles of fonts, the colors, and etc. If you need a little bit of a tutorial on how to use Canva, there should be notes on how to navigate the Canva website, just like you see on my screen here. So a quick friendly note, when you're doing the edits here, the only thing that you can edit is anything with text. The imagery is going to be staying in place. You might be able to adjust the shading of it slightly, but that may or may not be showing up in this tutorial. And I honestly feel like the reason you're purchasing this is because you already like the coloring of it as is. So once you have all the correct information edited into your template and you are happy with the style of fonts and the location of the texts, then you are ready to go ahead and download. Now, depending on the format in which you're planning on getting it printed will make a difference in terms of what you're going to want to download. In general, it's a good idea to go ahead and first save it as a PNG. If you are planning on having this printed through a print shop, whether it be a brick and mortar shop or an online shop like Prints of Love, then all you should need is the PNG. I would make sure to contact any of those brick and mortar local shops that you have near you just to confirm what type of format they're going to need as far as printing your documents. And be sure to let them know that you have them in certain sizes, and I have them listed as inches myself. And then, of course, let them know how many copies you're going to need. However, if you are on a smaller budget and would prefer to go ahead and DIY the cards yourself, there's no shame in that. Go ahead and head over to your local Michaels or local craft shop and pick up your preferred cardstock. I went ahead and purchased a pack of 100 in shimmery cardstock, which I highly recommend. And then if you're going to print it yourself, the next step is to, instead of worrying about downloading a PNG and how to print it from there, make sure to download a PDF file. Now you'll see that as I talked earlier, I was showing you how to do that. However, the thing is that anything larger than a 3x5, you're going to be able to fit only 2 per page. So rather than just printing it from the PDF file of just one image and printing 1 per page and wasting paper, I recommend instead making sure you go back to the completed template and then just make a copy duplicate of that page. So that way you have 2 pages once you're ready to download. And then when you download that, go ahead and download that as a PDF file like you'll see in the screen here. So for whatever reason, I found that it was more difficult to try to get the proper formatting from trying to print from the browser. So just make sure that you open up your downloads folder and pull up the actual PDF file that you just downloaded. So once you have the print pop up, you should see this screen right here, and you're going to want to select multiple, and where it says pages per sheet I have highlighted, you'll want 2 because it's larger than 3x5 as far as the actual diagram of the cards. And then you're going to want to select portrait so that it'll show up the way you see it on my screen. And it looks like it's landscape, and I get that. It just, for whatever reason, it'll fill up the page. Make sure you're tested out, like print out 1 copy first to make sure it looks like it should. You should have 2 pages basically filling up the majority of the entire 11 by 8.5 inches sheet. If it does not look right, you might have to format it again, try the landscape variation, and see if that fits it better. If you have any other questions or concerns regarding your purchase, go ahead and reach out through Etsy. Once again, thank you so much for your purchase and congratulations. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing to more free tutorials on my YouTube channel. And there you can find some discounts for other products on Etsy. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. Bye.